the first step, is your credentials evaluation. As I mentioned before, if your degree comes from a non-ABET accredited program, right? So the idea here is that a bunch of schools are ABET accredited, and so that's what engineers look for here, right? But in our case, and a lot of people actually go back to school. They come to the US and they go back to school because they don't know about the evaluation, the credentials evaluation process. So basically, it's just all your transcripts coming directly from your home school to NCEES. So you go to NCEES and open an account there, and get an evaluator, a person who's gonna check all the documentation coming from your university, and that's basically what you need to do. If you study in a university that the program is not presented in English, then you need to present translations of all your transcripts. Basically, what they need is like the transcripts, full transcripts, which they used course by course description, of all the subjects that you approve in your program, and also like a letter or a certification that proves that you accomplish or you finish all the requirements in your home country or in your school to. So you have the title, right? The certification that you complete the program. So all this information comes from a registrar's office from your university in native language, like in my case was in Spanish, directly to NCEES. So when you request all this documentation, you ask for a copy. So you send here this copy to a translator, to an ATA certified translator. So your translation needs to be certified by an ATA translator. So you ask for this translation for this person, and this person sends directly these translations to the same person who is the certifying this in NCEES. So they review all this documentation with their own standards. The boards, the regulation of the profession in the US of engineering is directed by the boards of engineering. Every state has its own board. So they come to the consensus to have this organization, which is NCEES, looking through all these records, and so they say, we check everything against the standard. And the standard is, I have a video on YouTube, explain it, what standard is. Basically, it's a certain amount of core subjects in math, science, general, and different, times, different hours, and they compare your courses versus that standard, and it's an final resolution about your particular case. So they say, okay, this person approve all these subjects and have all this documentation. They send all this documentation. So your degree is equivalent to a bachelor in engineering, or a bachelor in mechanical engineering or whatever in engineering, right? So it says it's equivalent to a ABET certified school. So that's the whole process. That's what it means. And then they allow you to sit, so they say, okay, this is equivalent. So then you have the right to go and sit as anybody else who did in an accredited school, and then you can sit for the FE.